Hello, so this is a lovely little short flow. If you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, whether you're waking up in the morning or just need to revitalize your energy in the afternoon or whenever you're practicing. So let's begin in child's pose. Take the knees as wide as the mat, the big toes to touch. Even though it's a short flow, give yourself a moment here to pause and land in your body and connect with your breath. Taking a moment to breathe in whatever you need, receiving, and as you exhale, releasing whatever no longer serves you. Inhaling, exhaling. Mindfully roll yourself up onto hands and knees. Spread the fingers and take a few rounds of cat-cow. Really enjoy tilting the back of the head towards the tilted tailbone, feeling the front body lengthen. And as you exhale, press and round. Pressing the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, opening the collarbones wide. Exhale, rounding. One more time. Opening. And exhale, rounding. Come to a neutral back. Half close your eyes and just take whatever organic movement feels good. So you might wiggle and wiggle your head, your shoulders, your hips. Whatever feels like a lovely release. Keep breathing smoothly, mindfully. And then come into your first downward facing dog. So you might sink back towards your heels, lift your hips up and press the thighs back. It's nice to pedal out your legs, just warming up your hamstrings. And then come into a still dog. Feel the hands rooting down, particularly the base of the thumb and index finger, as if you're trying to push the front of the yoga mat away. And have your hips lifting up and back, the thighs pressing up and back. Beautiful. Smooth out your breath. On your next inhale, roll forward like a Mexican wave into top of push-up position, plank pose. And feel free to lower the knees. Grow through the crown of the head. Lengthen the butt cheeks down towards your heels or the backs of the knees. Lower the knees if you're up, flatten the toes. Leading with the heart, lower down, heart first, and then glide your hips forward, coming into your baby cobra, barely drawing in. Maybe you hover the hands and feet, pushing the balls of the feet back, spreading toes, spreading fingers. Exhale, bring your forehead down to the ground. Take a lovely nourishing breath in. Full breath out. Press yourself back up onto your knees, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Soft face, soft eyes. Circle your breath. I like to think of breathing length from my hands to my hips and sending the exhale from my hips to my heels, lengthening the heels towards the ground. High up onto your tiptoes on your next inhale. Scoop the belly, slow and mindful walk to the front of your mat. Come into dangle into Uttanasana, forward fold. Maybe in the morning you need to bend your knees a little bit more than you would otherwise. Take elbow to elbow and decide to stay just dangling forward or sway from left to right. Keep lifting the hips, lowering the head and heart with every exhale. Dangle forward. As you inhale, glide your hands up, halfway lift up your shins or above your knees. Lengthen through the hips Lengthen through the crown of the head, rolling the inner thighs back. Exhale, deep fold. Let all stress and tension and everything heavy you've been carrying fall to the floor. All your roles and responsibilities. Just shake your head in appreciation. And then shake your head. No, any funky energy, let it go, let it go, let it go. Pressing into the heels, leave that luggage of life down, rise up, all the way up slowly, welcoming this day. Welcoming whatever part of the day, hands touch, and as you exhale, center yourself in prayer. Give yourself a moment, just you, your breath, your intention. Wonderful. Inhale, sweeping up, belly drawing in, lengthening through the side body. Exhale, pull yourself forward, deep fold, hinging at the hips. Let the head hang. Inhale, glide up, halfway lift, receiving. Exhale, deep fold, releasing. Fingertips down, right foot stays forward. Big step back of the left foot coming into your low lunge. Lower the hips, lift the heart. And drive the heel back any amount. Nice deep stretch. Plant the hands, step back into plank. Forward over fingertips. Your choice, knees up or down. Lower this time just 2 or 3 inches. And inhale, peel yourself through into your back bend of choice. Baby cobra, cobra. Or if you like, press the feet and come into up dog so your thighs are off the ground. Lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Big beautiful inhale. The big glorious sigh out. And high up into tiptoes. Lift the right leg high into the air. Stack the hips. Hit 3-legged dog. Breathe into your body here. Spread toes, spread hands. Squeeze the heel towards your bottom. Inhale, send the leg out long. Exhale, squeeze. Draw knee to nose. Really round through the spine. Inhale, send it out long. Right leg lifting. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, look forward. Step the foot through. Beautiful. Coming up into fingertips, lengthen again. Keeping the left hand down, come into a twist, reaching your right hand up, using your core to turn the torso to the side. Excellent. And then sweep your arms around in lovely, big, delicious, expansive circles. Inhaling. And exhale, put the hand down. Big bend of the back knee, step forward. And fold. Let everything release, including the nape of your neck. Press into the heels, sweeping all the way up, rise. Lengthen. And hands in front of heart center. Let's go again. Inhale, sweeping up, welcoming energy. Press down, reach, exhale, deep fold, hinging at the hips. Inhale, glide up, receive energy. Exhale, fall forward, release stale, stuck energy, stress and tension. Keep the left foot forward, squeeze the core, stepping the right foot back into your low lunge. Lower the hips, lift the heart. Feel the heel pressing away. Breathe. Step back into plank. Your choice. Knees up or down, come forward, drive onto the tips of your toes. Lower 2 or 3 inches. Inhale, pull yourself through. Shine your heart forward, lift through the crown of the head. And feel your hands pressing down and drawing back. Opening, excellent. Roll back. Downward facing dog. Settle here, breathe. Big, beautiful breath in. And a big, glorious, audible sigh out. Inhale, high up into tiptoes, left leg into the air. Open up the hips, stack them, bend the knee. 3-legged dog, breathe into it. Barely drawing in. Hands pressing equally. Heels squeezing towards your bottom. Inhale, send the leg out long. Really push the ball of the foot away as you exhale, draw knee to nose, squeeze the core. Round. Inhale, float the leg back up. Exhale, squeeze, knee to nose. Look way beyond your yoga mat. Step the foot forward, help it if you need to. Come forward, lower the hips a little. This time, right hand stays down. Squeeze your core. Use your core to turn you rather than your shoulders. Open up into your twist. Shoulders roll back away from the ears. Then big expansive circles. Really reach the fingers forward. Watch the fingers as you reach them back. Exhaling. Inhaling. Excellent. Bring the hand down. Well done. Bend the back knee, step forward. And delicious forward fold. Let everything dangle. Press into the heels. Sweep yourself up into chair pose. Belly drawing in. Sinking back on your heels. You're going to flip your hands. Wrap them behind you as if you're squeezing a yoga block behind you. You're in a bow of a ship. Welcome a little bit of heat. Excellent. Let's go lower. And then inhale. Pull yourself up. Hands together this time. Put the hands in between your shoulder blades, squeezing the elbows together and gliding the elbows up towards the ceiling, barely drawing in, lifting the heart, tailbone drawing down. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and exhale, hands and heart center. Big breath in, big breath out. Right foot stays forward, big bend, step the left foot back, preparing for warrior two. So back heel is at an angle, opening your hips and shoulders to the side of your yoga mat, bending into battle. Really wiggling your fingers into imaginary gloves. Beautiful. Breathe. As you inhale, reverse your warrior, drive your hip forward any amount. As you exhale, dance forward into your side angle. Lovely big stretch of the side body. Rolling this inner thigh up, barely drawing in, maybe going lower, opening up warrior two. Wonderful. Press into the front leg, straighten, turn your toes to the side, hands to your hips, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold, squeezing the elbows behind you, and then gliding the hands down the legs, and just using the legs just to gently pull yourself a little further forward, hips lifting, head lowering. Big breath in, big sigh out. Hands back to your hips, squeeze the elbows, lift up your heart, come up with a flat back, beautiful. And you're just going to turn your back foot. So if you're preparing for warrior two on the left, turn your front heel out. That was your front heel. Open up nice and wide, sink into battle, barely drawing in. Just check you're not surfing, have your torso directly up and down over your hips. Breathe here, lengthen across the collarbones. Beautiful. Flip your front hand, reverse your warrior, lovely big stretch. Drive the hip forward any amount. And as you exhale, dance into your side angle, reaching the top arm up and over. Shoulders rolling back away from your face, from your ears. Always the option to go a little bit lower and use your arm against the leg against the arm. Wonderful. Up you come, back up. Turn your heels. Then turn your heels in, preparing for goddess pose. Inhale, sweeping up, heels of the hands together. And as you exhale, lower yourself down, center yourself. These knees will want to collapse and draw them out. Inhale up, lengthen, welcome this day. Exhale, lower. Let's hold it here, take the hands to the knees, and just take whatever dips and dives feel delicious in your body today. Beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out, hold it. And then well done, heel toe your feet together. Come and stand in mountain pose. Belly drawing in, fingertips reaching. Connect with your breath. Drawing your awareness inward now. It's nice to think of yourself like a battery here, your feet pressing in to one end, the crown of the head, reaching to the sun, fingers reaching to the earth, charging. Breath like the blue flashing light, breathing in, breathing out, charging. Beautiful. Very slowly make your way down to the ground. Lift up through the spine to give yourself a nice big hug. Gently rock from side to side. Wonderful. Take your hands out in front of you. Slowly roll through the spine. Vertebra over vertebra, you're going to come down. Draw your feet close towards your bottom. And then feel that your heels are pressing down as you lift your hips up on an inhale. Walk your shoulders underneath you and press the hands down. If you can interlace the hands. Pretend you're squeezing a lemon between the hands, the whole length of the arms pressing down. Feel the inner thighs rolling down as you lift up a bit higher, maybe walking the shoulders a bit closer together. The heart is lifting up and towards your nose as your heels and your hands draw towards each other. Let's go up a little bit higher, maybe up onto your tiptoes. This gives you energy for the day. Nice big inhale, push up. Keep breathing. And as you exhale, well done. Slowly lower vertebra over vertebra to the ground. Let your knees knock together. Turn your heels out. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Your breath is like a wave washing up over your chest, smoothing out the sound. And as you exhale, the wave returns back to the ocean in your belly, carrying away any dead wood, any driftwood you no longer need. Inhaling, washing up over the beach, smoothing out the sand. Exhaling, carrying away what you no longer need. Wonderful. If you've got space, open up your arms nice and wide. If you are lacking space, just cactus your arms, bending at the elbow. Take your knees apart. Draw them towards your chest, and you're going to cross the legs high over each other. So cross the left leg high over the right. Squeeze the knees in towards your chest and take the knees over towards the left as you turn and look towards the right. Lay your left arm on top of your knees for an extra stretch and take the most satisfying breath you've taken in your day so far. And a longer breath out. Feeling your head turn more towards the right, the belly drawing in towards spine, knees pressing away. Excellent. Release the left arm off the leg. Keep the knees up. Draw them up high. Cross the left leg high over the right. Draw the knees back in towards your chest. With core control, take them over towards the right. As you turn your head towards your left elbow or your left hand, lay your right arm on your knees. Take a full breath in. Feel your lungs expanding. Glide at the top of your inhale. Just hold your breath without tension. Like you've turned the engine of the mind off for a brief moment and you're just gliding. And a long releasing sigh out. Turning your head more towards the left, anchoring your shoulder down. And just gently squeezing the belly, pressing the knees over towards the right. Wonderful. Come back to center. Give your knees a hug. Lift up your head and shoulders. Squeeze. Reach the feet towards the sky. Reach the hands up. A little bit of core, belly drawing in. Then you're going to slowly lower your hands and your feet to all four corners of your mat. So hands moving away, belly drawing in. Watch your feet. So lift the head up, watch. Excellent. And then just hover your heels, hover your hands. Shine out like a star. Flex and spread toes and hands and fingers. And then, sweet release. Bring your arms either side of your hips. Roll the shoulders away. And just enjoy landing in your Shavasana. Soft eyes, soft face. If you've got time, stay here for a couple of minutes. Just enjoying, releasing all effort. your whole front body, softening down into your back body, your whole body being cradled by the earth, throat softening, jaw softening, eyes sinking deep into the back of the skull, and your forehead softening. Give yourself full permission just to enjoy this rare moment of stillness and silence. You're welcome to stay longer if you have time. But if it's time to move, keep staying still like this for a moment longer. Take a lovely deep full breath in. Feel your lungs expand. Place your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. As you exhale, feel both hands soften into the earth. And take whatever inhale you need to replenish from the day, the week that you've had so far. And as you exhale, just soften, let go, coming back to your center, back to you. I invite you to take whatever stretch, wiggle and waggle or movement feels good to you. And as you exhale, roll into fetal position on the right side. Give yourself a beat here. And slowly press yourself up to sitting with no sense of rush, lengthening through your spine, hands facing up. And taking a moment to notice how you feel from your practice. If you feel that you've created a positive shift, take a moment to be pleased. Thank you so much for your practice, sweeping up good energy for the rest of your day. And as you exhale, calming, centering, coming back to you. Thank you so much for your practice. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.